a person who is real as opposed to someone who's fictional. With a real character, there are already preconceived notions about the person. There's an idea and there's an image of that person, and people who are close to the person, people who know the person in their head. So you have to kind of match that perspective, or do it as truthfully, as honestly as possible, or capture the soul of the person in some way or the other. The easy bit is there's already all the backstory, this history, geography, everything is already there. तो वो सब आपको बनाना नहीं पड़ता है. But when it comes to a fictional character, there are no preconceived notions, right? You have to kind of the character is only in your head, or the director's head, or the writer's head, and then you need to create the way the person looked, the way the person spoke, the back history, what makes the person tick, doesn't tick, all of those things. I think with every film, and with every character, you're supposed to evolve and grow. And I mean, I feel that's the only point of being on this planet, is for evolution. And that's the reason I choose to do such different roles with every film. So that I can evolve as an actor, as a person. And with Nisha as well, I think I've evolved as an actor and as a person. And you just have to learn, you just have to gain from it. And there were a lot of positive things about her that I feel I've imbibed and gained from, and I've understood and I've learned. And the learning has been great. I think it was important to capture the soul of who Nisha was and what she stood for. And I hope I've done due justice to it. When you watch the film on the 19th, you can tell us how honestly we've portrayed it. I don't do films so that they are important for my career. I do films and I do roles and I do anything in my life so that I can grow as a person, as a human being, and as an artist. I do not think in those ways, otherwise my choices would have been very different. Idealism. I don't know if it's an emotion, but it's definitely it's a great quality that we shouldn't lose. Idealism, principle. I think these qualities are something that should be triggered in our country. You have to put in. It doesn't matter whether I am doing an ad film, or whether I'm doing a film, or whether I'm doing a simple video for a blog, or or I'm doing an interview. I think you have to do everything with the same honesty and conviction. You cannot say that, oh, because this film is a different film, or this small video is different. You have to do everything. I do everything with the same effort and the same mindfulness, and I do my due diligence with everything. Yes, the responsibility is there because she's a national hero, and because she's a real person with a real family. So you have to bring truth into that. But I work very hard for everything that I do, and I think everybody should. So whether you might be writing an entertainment article, or an article which has a different importance in maybe a political scenario or a social scenario or whatever, but I think you should give the same amount of diligence and hard work that you have to do everything in the same way. Doesn't matter what the subject is. I do not have expectations of any of my films. My work is done as soon as the production of the film is over. I have to market the film. But if it's a good story, it works. If it's not, it doesn't. If it connects to the audience in some way, it does. I believe in living every day. I don't have expectations. I know that people will get inspired by the story, and for me, that is enough. I think it's from the family. They haven't seen the film, but when they saw the trailer, Akhil said that I look a lot like her in some of the shots, and I'm sounding like her, I'm behaving like her. And like I said, you have preconceived notions, and if you live up to those notions, that is the biggest compliment. So I think when Akhil Bhanot told me that, for me, that was the biggest compliment. If Nisha as well, I think I think it'll just solidify what we've all known for the last couple of years, since Dirty Picture and Fashion and Khoobsurat and Piku and Queen and God only knows how many films have done so well in the last 4-5 years. Kahani and Mardani and No One Killed Jessica. The mainstream, good quality films. I think it's important to kind of understand that at Nija as well, you just add to the solidification of the fact that good content does well, good films do well. It doesn't matter whether the lead is a male or a female. Humanity, I think the idea that humanity is something that we all possess and we all should strive to kind of do the most with. Insaniyat, like you would put it, and that's why Pakistan awarded her the Tamga Insaniyat for incredible human kindness. I think we need to realize in this day and age that we all operate in the grey area, and sometimes we need to stand up. No, not sometimes, we should always stand up for what is right, and that's why it's important for people to see this film.